Hi everyone, today I bring to you the game between Magnus Carlsen and Daniel Dubov. Magnus, Norwegian, reigning world champion in chess, and Dubov, a high rising up star from Russia, with Dubov being 24 years old, from the younger generation, you could say, and Carlsen at 30 years old when the internet was just coming in. And this is the Opera Euro Rapid, February 2021, in the knockout round. And this was only 25 moves, and I've chosen it. And guess who won? Guess who won? It was only 25 moves. So here we go. Magnus is white and Dubov is black. We have the E4, E5 move. Excuse me. And let's continue. Then we have the knight. And we have the other knight. This is almost preparing the Max Lang attack, but not fully continued here because the D pawn was not played. Then we have the two knights attack defense here for Dubov. So let's see what's going on. We're still developing. These knights are staying here and over here in the E, the D and the E. These central pawns right here are obviously the attack is going towards the center for both sides. Okay, Carlsen moves up. A nice pawn structure right here. Notice a pawn chain is developing also quite quickly. And Dubov makes another, mostly maybe prophylactic move. Let's see. He moves that of H pawn. Then Carlsen moves out his knight. So it looks like four knights, very symmetrical almost. Quite symmetrical, except that Dubov does not have his bishop out. Otherwise, looks quite symmetrical. And here we go. Dubov moves out and strikes with a bishop, attacking attacking this knight, which is technically pinned to the king, because he cannot move at this point by this move by Dubov with his bishop. At which point Carlsen decides to wisely castle, getting the king out of the way. And so Dubov eats up the knight. Let's see what's next. And then Carlsen comes back with eating the bishop. But notice what's happening. The B line now is opening up. So who is going to traverse this highway first? Notice this is kind of far for Dubov to get at. He's building himself an area here. Carlsen is building himself a nice safe area, while the king here has not castled. So which he could castle right here on the king side, but which is he going to castle? Is Dubov going to choose to castle? But notice that it probably would be wise to castle on the king's side because this is a nice highway. A highway to attack. We shall see. What does Dubov do? And indeed, he does castle. Very smart move. Smart players we got here. We continue. The bishop moves back. I wonder what Carlsen is playing by this little move. Moving back. So maybe he wants to do some kind of opening for that line there. And we move with the pawns. Notice this nice structure. Looks like a saber tooth, but sideways. This pawn structure is quite very symmetrical so far. the way this game looks. Now, it only has 25 moves, and guess who is going to win at the end? I'm not going to give it away. You have to watch till the end. So here we go. Symmetrical move right here. It's kind of bulging. But as you can see, the pawn structure is going towards the right, so we are going to be attacking here on the king. The pawn structure is going this way, so black is going to be attacking this way. It's a nice way how it looks away. It's like a highway to attack through a pawn structure. All right, now we are moving back our knight. So definitely there's something going on. He moved back his bishop. He's moved back his knight. So is he like rearranging his attack? He's thinking of something. If it's Carlos Magnus, he's always thinking of something. So now we have Dubov move towards the center with his pawn. Another attack on this nice. So the formation here has been broken, and he has chosen to move on to attack this pawn, which is protected by this knight. which is at this point protected only, well, also by this pawn and by this knight. How curious. Very nice. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Okay, we take. Okay, that's a nice, interesting three horsemen situation. Very intriguing. So we have several places we can jump to. So now we see the move that Carlsen was thinking of by moving his knight back and now moving it forward. And Dubov decides to go to the side. They say knight on the rim is dim, but not in this case. It seems that it works. If it works for you, then go for it. If you have a plan, and this is part of the plan, stick with the plan. So now he's attacking the bishop. That's the plan. So what is going to be the response by Carlsen? The plan is to move up. He doesn't care that the queen is staring right at his bishop, which doesn't seem to be protected, does it? Does it look like it's protected? I don't know, but I guess it was too juicy. This knight was too juicy not to take. And of course he takes with his queen. Dubov takes with the queen. Now we move into position. This is a sniper move. Look at this sniper move. All the way here to the H file, attacking this weakened pawn because it's only protected by the king. Indeed. And see what is the response by Dubov. Well, he doesn't care. He seems to ignore this threat and just makes another threat towards Magnus's knight, which now we have two threats. Notice two against one protector. Okay, let's see how Magnus responds. Well, he now moves up and also decides to threat the queen, to take one of these threaters of the knight away. Let's see how the response will be for Dubov. He has decided to move back and attack. Now attack this pawn. We got the knight attacking and the queen attacking. And notice this could be another open line. So we have definite open lines right here. There's going to be a lot of open lines, it seems, coming through. But notice there will be only 25 moves. So this game is going to end shortly. All right, so he moves back his bishop, attacking one of these attackers here, the knight. The bishop is attacking now directly this knight. Let's see how Dubov responds. He does not care. He just takes the knight. At the same time, strengthening his position right here by being able to take and also threaten at the same time. So now Carlsen moves with his bishop and is attacking another weak pawn right here, which has only protected by the queen. Let's see how Dubov responds. He actually moves his queen to another attack, facing directly towards the king. Let's see if Carlsen can come back in time to make some sort of defense here. Yes, he's moving his queen closer to his king. And now we have a rook move by Dubov. And now we have a bishop move, attacking the rook move that was just done by Dubov. Let's see how Dubov responds. He's not scared of that threat. He now makes a threat to the queen. It's almost a tit for tat. You do this to me, well, I'll be doing this to you. See what happens here. And interesting, because if he takes, Dubov can take the queen. And then he can, seems to have some advantage. Correct? Or if he does, it's very interesting. Look how this sniper just came in, just like that, attacking the queen, Carlsen's queen. So now he moves up to block this attack. Let's see how Dubov responds. Here, the order of moves is very crucial. So you have to calculate, even though this is a fast chess rapid game, hopefully at this level you have so much games behind you that your calculation at this point is fast. in order to be able to the move order. You've got quite a few attackers here. It depends on the move order, how much you can constrict the other player, and how much movement can you make, and how much progress can you make. So the move order is really important, which attacker to move first and where. So what does Dubov move do? He moves his bishop first, continuing the attack on the queen, on Carlsen's queen. Okay, so now we have protecting, getting us out of the way, and now attacking the bishop back. Instead of being attacked, now he is attacking the bishop, but he still has a protector here, but he can get rid of it with this. Let's see. Again, move orders, crucial, and the seconds are counting down. Actually, 25 moves is not that bad, because we've seen there are 70 moves, and there are 60 moves, and 40 moves, but this is done in 25. So let's see what we have here. He moves out of the way, continuing to attack this weak pawn, which is protecting the king. And now he moves up again with his pawn to have some sort of space, but look how tight things are for Carlsen. Look at this. Where can he go? He can now just maybe move out his queen, or it's getting very tight for Carlsen to try to escape with his. It kind of feels like he's getting smothered. Okay, let's continue. Okay, then Dubov continues on the attack. He now brings his rook into play. And there we go. We are just staring like, the match is about to get quite bloody, as they say. A lot of attackers facing Carl's king. All right, so undeterred, Carlsen moves his rook, attacking these potential pest pawns to try to break through. But now we have, it's not that easy to break through unless this rook moves, which might move. So if he moves, then he moves. You see, tit for tat. But it seems Dubov is closer to attacking Carlsen's king than Carlsen's towards attacking Dubov's king. Okay, let's continue. Now he's continuing an attack. And we take the pawn, as you can see. If he takes this pawn, then it's a direct highway here. Then the black's king would be on the run. Again, he's trying to get like ramming through. So who's gonna ram through the ramifications first? Who? Let's see. All right, Dubov changes direction and now starts more of an attack on the H file. We have Carlsen move his rook, attacking the bishop. The bishop decides to take the pawn and move back, which exposing Carlsen to take the rook, but then it will be most likely be taken. We shall see what's the next move. All right, he moves instead of having that move. Doesn't want to get rid of his queen. Carlsen moves sideways with his queen, and now we have a check. How does Carlsen respond? I guess he decided to resign. This is the 25th move. Notice the position here, and there are many attackers, and where can he go? There's very, very limited movement for White King. What a move! What movements with grace on Dubov's end to be able to do this squeeze Carlsen towards the corner. It's very interesting. Very interesting play, kind of like a cat and mouse game. Let you go, and then you're almost getting squeezed, and then I let you go and almost getting squeezed. But in the end, it was got the big squeeze here. And congratulations to Dubov in this game. But in the end, I must say, Carlsen beat Dubov in a blitz game and is moving forward in the European quarterfinals. So stay tuned for more games like these. And it was very nice to see that Dubov in black beat Magnus Carlsen, who is the world reigning champion of chess in the chess world. Great job, the 24-year-old from Russia beating the 30-year-old from Norway. You all take care and study, study, study. Keep playing, and you will be improving. I assure you will. Thanks. Au revoir.